Yo, not to start off January 1st, 2024 with some bullshittery, but yo, I saw this on TikTok and it just blasted my mind. I still can't believe it. So I'm going to splice this together and y'all are going to watch it and like hopefully I don't get my ass handed to me by YouTube, but like there's some commentary going on here. So I'm not just playing some shit just to like for clout or what the fuck ever. I'm showing y'all this because it needs to be seen by the world. Although they should have probably kept this in the shadows where it belonged. But check this shit out.
She's little Miss No Name. She's lonesome and blue. She's longing for someone exactly like you. She has no one to talk with. She just sits and she stares. She needs someone to hold her. Someone who cares. Poor little...
Y'all saw all of it, right? Y'all... Okay, so to start with, the doll is called Little Miss No Name. I know I joke around a lot and say I think there was trace amounts of cocaine in the water in the 80s because upon looking back at some of the things at my childhood and I look back and reflect on them, it's like there had to have been drugs in the water. They must have been putting cocaine in the water supply. And not like a lot of it, just trace amounts, just keep people high and weird enough to like buy into the loopiness. But yo, even we didn't have something called Little Miss No Name. Talking about go somebody who cares. No, but like basically this doll is just the embodiment of clinical depression. The doll has been through some shit because it's like a line where she's like, all she does is sit and stare because that kid had been through some shit. That kid has seen some things on the road that no child especially should see. That's why she just had this 1,000-yard, just like, I saw some shit stare into the mist. On top of it, the doll is anemic as hell. The doll has so many needs. So many needs. It needs a therapist. It needs a social worker. It needs some new clothes. How you gonna have somebody in a toe up, and I mean toe up, burlap sack, figured that was a good idea. She's in a burlap, not even a nice burlap sack. It's got patches on it. And she ain't got no shoes. You ain't even hooked the child up with, like, I mean, I know it's the 60s, but damn, some Crocs, like a sandal, something, a pair of socks, something. No, she is just 1,000 yards staring like I've seen too much shit out here. And it's just bad. And she, like I said, she needs a therapist. She needs a social worker. She needs some iron because she's anemic as hell. The doll is pale as shit. I don't even understand who the fuck thought that was a good idea. I'm sure nowadays, if they rebought that out, please, if they did bring that back out, please get that child some shoes and like a basic outfit, not like a fucked up burlap sack. But, oh my God, like, who thought this was a good idea? When I found out about this, they were like, oh, it was supposed to be the counter to Barbie. I'm like, Jim was a counter to Barbie. Petra was a counter to Barbie. What the fuck was that? Maxie. I'm throwing out some names, and if you weren't in the 80s, you ain't gonna know about it, but Maxie was like a counter to Barbie. Not clinical depression doll with a lot of issues, with a lot of health, mental health, regular health, just struggles. Just the and this was even before we got to Reaganomics. This doll was all manner of fucked up. Even Cabbage Patch Kids came with clothes that weren't fucked locked up. It's like, oh my God. I don't know who thought it was a good idea, but God damn. Later.